Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. I didn't even see. We can see the backpacks over here. I'm seeing. I ain't got no brand deals from them yet, so I ain't putting it out there. But hey, first of all, first things first is I'm doing this for a couple different reasons. One, I remember what it's like to. Hello, hello. I wonder if that's my mic. Am I messing up? Hold on, let me make sure that is the mic that I'm using. Customize monetization mic. Let's make sure it's the right mic. Hold on, maybe I gotta. All right, whatever. Let's get it popping. So, two things I wanted to do. I wanted to be able to give people access to the number one AI software in the game, which is Go High Level. My white label version of it, absolutely free. Okay, and for 3 months, and the reason why is because one, it's summertime. People are. I'm on live right now. Go. What's going on? Yo, what's it do? Yeah, so wilding out, every opportunity that you guys have to be able to build out and do what you guys need to do for the Go High Level, I'm giving 3 full months for free and only $97 a month with all my additional tools included on there. Now we're gonna kind of break down the inside and out of like what that's about and like why I think you should use it. And while I'm doing it, I'm gonna tell you one thing. Listen, no one's going to market you as much as you're going to market yourself. And that is extremely important for you to know because you have to do your own marketing. Even if you're trying to hire a marketing company or bring it in, it's actually a lot easier if you know what you're trying to accomplish. A lot of times we get sold to marketing companies doing one job or another, and they're actually not responsible for results, right? Most of the time, you're buying a tool and you're absolutely not responsible for the results. So, first thing is, I'm going to put the actual link in the chat as well so that you can actually use it if you're in the chat. I'm going to throw it in the chat for you to be able to click on it and be able to get it for 3 months absolutely for free. And I'm going to be doing training on it. I'm not just going to give you the software. I'm also going to train on the software with you guys because to me, that is the most important thing. So now, while you're in here and you guys are able to ask any questions you want, because what I'm telling you is that if you need the link, put it in the chat. I'll tell you, I'll get it to you. Get 3 months for free. I'm also going to do training. Now, during this process that we're working right now, the one thing I want to say is that anything you do inside of your business needs a really good foundation. And most of these softwares do not add a really good foundation like Go High Level. I white labeled it to Expert Marketly, and I'm going to be giving you guys 3 free months on that process. And we're going to kind of go over what I consider some of the basic things that I do to actually get leads into my system, the world that I look at, lead gen. We're going to go over all of that stuff today, and I'm giving you guys free 3 months. And that's why I kind of wanted to talk about that. And I'm hoping some people pop in here and actually, engage, ask questions and stuff like that. While I'll talk about the clients that I work with and the things that I do for them on that side. Now, for you guys, the one thing I want to say is that whatever you're trying to accomplish, it's like getting a really good GHL expert marketing account is like getting a Ferrari, and you have to be able to learn how to drive it. And the reason why I'm giving you 3 free months and training is because I want you to be able to use it for your advantage to be able to make more money. I know what it feels like to start in a software, get 30 days, maybe not even accomplish what you need in 30 days. And so I wanted to be able to give these 3 months away and do the training for you guys. And I want you guys to really pay attention to how it can help any industry. I don't care what industry you're in. You're in the modeling industry, you're in the affiliate industry, you're in the business, lawyer, law, whatever it is. Getting new customers are the most important thing. And right now, I'm telling you that what you need to do to get more customers is to actually have a system that follows up in the process to be able to do that. And so that is extremely important. Being able to have the process actually do a really good follow-up for you and use AI to do that. So while you're here, pop in, say what's up, ask questions about marketing. I'm going to tell you how and what I do for clients to get them more leads and close more deals than ever before, especially if you're a smaller staff or team. If you're like a 1, 2, 3, 4 man team and you really need to have something that works, and even if you have a system now and you then need to take that system and put it into another system so it's better off for you, that is also possible. And I'm going to show you how to be able to do that a lot quicker. I use a lot of different AI tools and systems, but this is the number one tool I use to get the most amount of leads and sales. And honestly, when you're a one person team, imagine spending, 2 to 3 hours on building something, and then you're able to do that and continuously be able to build on top of that. I think that's where most people mix out, which is being able to build something that works even when you don't work, right? And this is literally for anybody who's brand new in the AI space, trying to build out something brand new, trying to create something amazing. And so I wanted to give this gift for summertime gift one, making it true in comments. You'll probably see my kids pop up in here screaming on the left-hand side like they're going to be able to do and be able to do that. And that is some of the best things I think we're going to be able to accomplish. So I'm going to be doing a little bit of marketing while we're on here to get some more people on the live. Doing a deal of a lifetime for anybody who wants to join the software right now. If you need a foundation, a new website, an actual follow-up with AI, jump on now, ask questions, and get the deal, the summertime deal. We're going to be able to crush it. And so what we're going to accomplish here is that I wanted to be able to give this deal to anybody who wanted to actually learn the process. And so I'll be going live continuously to break down this whole system for you. And the best thing you can be able to do is ask questions. Like, so being able to ask questions is the most important thing I think that you can absolutely do. And if you're not doing it, if you're not asking questions, you're not trying to really do the things you need to do. I know it's a Saturday, but I know I'm hitting the right entrepreneurs because you're probably working right now just like I am. So that to me is the ultimate deal in your process, is like that is what it really takes. And so here, let's do it this way. I'm gonna do some marketing for myself right now as well. I always say the best thing you can do is to market yourself. No one is going to market you like you're going to market yourself. It's impossible. And so what I want to teach is entrepreneurs how to get off the ground, use AI to attach to themselves so they can actually grow, do the things they need to be able to do to create it. We are live now. And so what's important to me is two things. One, I'm trying to change as many men and women's lives in the entrepreneurial space in the next 12 months as possible. And so for me, it's about what does that look like for the individual? So what does it look like for the individual to actually build something sustainable, something they can actually give to their family, something that you don't have to do by yourself, and continuously grow? Because honestly, doing it by yourself is difficult. Without AI, I don't know what I would have done. Honestly, I don't know what I would have done without AI. And so I want you to be able to do the same thing. And in the chaos of kids, of the chaos of all things asking, I promise you one thing is that we are here to create some amazing things. Now, we're going to talk about AI. We're going to talk about those systems. We're going to talk about what it means to actually be inside the actual platform to be able to run it. Now, my question for you right now, if you're an entrepreneur and you're not using AI automation, or you don't have a really good foundation for it, like what are you doing? What is working for you? And how do you intend to be able to do that? Now, I want people to be able to ask questions, man. Move your business forward. Don't be the person that gets on a live, doesn't go in and try to actually move your business forward because you're just trying to listen. I don't want to just talk. I want to show you, I want to tell you, and I want you to see the absolute capabilities that you are capable of doing while you're actually making these things better for yourself. So what I'm going to do is I just shared it on LinkedIn. I just shared it on this. I'm about to share it on Twitter. And then I'm going to send out a text message blast to my whole list with email while I'm on here so that we can actually see what you're capable of doing. Now, here's the one thing I want to tell you. If you're not using systems to grow, you're always going to have a hard time. If you are just doing it by yourself, you have no systems, no AI actually using what you need to use for that advantage point, you're always going to have a very hard time. So, yeah, so I'm hoping while I'm on here, I can get some people to jump on, ask questions, talk about the things they're trying to build in their system, and really use it to get to that next level. Premium, no longer post our articles. Oh, dang, I need to be on a premium schedule to be able to do that via YouTube. Let's get rid of this. Oh, I'm 60 something letters behind. So let's see. A new website. Actually, okay. So let's get it here. That's 50. Summertime deal. Bam. Here we go. So apparently on Twitter now, you can't go too long without having to actually create it on that side. So now here's my main question and statement to anybody out there who's trying to figure it out. I want you to understand that using a system that actually breeds success is important for you. And I'm going to give 3 months of free GHL out and actually train in this process to be able to grow. So let me write up you know what I could do? Here we go. Let's go to ChatGPT. I'm going to have it write me a short text message blast to be able to send out to my list. What's on the agenda today? Want to be able to do that. Write me a short but quick text message to go out to my Brotherhood members saying that they're going to get 3 free months of my white label version of Go High Level, and they can jump on live and ask any marketing questions they need now if they're really a person who's trying to build and grow their business. And so I'm using all sorts of tools to be able to do that. I would love if you guys can pop in the chat, tell me what you're trying to use, what AI you're using. If you want to be able to use the software, the links in the bio at any point in time for you to be able to do that. Hey, Brotherhood members, white label version of Go High Level, blah, 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 blah. Reply growth. So let's add these 2 links to it real quick. Add these 2 links into the system. And so what is you guys' overall add these 2 links for them to go on the live or as well as get directly to the product. So my question to anybody who's in here trying to build or establish, establish their game. My biggest thing in this whole process is how do we actually create something amazing? I'm going to probably put it on this screen right in front of me, show it on that side, be able to do that. Now, if you are a lead in the system, the biggest thing is for you not to be not consistent. I rather someone tell me to stop messaging them than to not have messages go out at all. And that's what I realized is most people are so afraid to send too many messages to people. They're like afraid to over communicate inside their business process because some people won't like it. But what you don't understand is if some people don't like it, the other people most of the time will not even get it. Like they won't even get a message from you. They won't even remember when you finally send them a message. One thing I learned in this process is when you finally send a message to someone and it's too late in the process, they never get to the point of actually trying your product, especially if you believe your product is life-changing. If you believe your product is life-changing and you don't really actually put it out there in the marketplace, the worst thing that's going to happen, live training, the one thing that we have a mistake of doing is and so what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to drip campaign. Hopefully I don't hit too many people who end up actually stopping the process, because what happens is when you're sending out messages and you don't send out enough messages consistently, the number one thing that happens to anybody is that they do not get local time zone. Cool. Batch. Let's go with 20 every 3 minutes. Or should I just send it out to the whole batch? I don't know. What do you guys think? We'll guess we'll see. Every 2 minutes. We'll count through the 2 minutes. We'll do 30. We'll make sure we do 30 every 2 minutes. We're going to send it out to 30. We have 300 people in there. So that's 30 minutes to an hour in the process. So we're going to launch it that way. We're going to go within the next 30 minutes. Okay, so here we go. Bam. We need to go to at least 26, I guess. 26. So what is that? That's 5 minutes from now. Confirm. I was saying I have to wait till at least 27. Okay, so 27. Let's go 28 real quick. Confirm. Cool. And so I'm going to do about 20 to 30 in a batch every 2 minutes repeatedly. I'm going to go 40 actually to mark it out to the system in the notes. To be able to get it out there. So hopefully people actually use it and make sure that they're taking it. Time zone. Okay, so we're going to go to okay, I guess it doesn't really matter. To 11 p.m. Cool. Confirm. Oh, okay. I have to move it. It is there already, but let's get it another minute away. Confirm. Exit. A minute's gone by since I sent it. Okay, so cool. It's going to send out. So in 9 minutes, this is going to get sent out. I should be sharing my screen. I'm going to kind of talk about what that looks like in my process of just using AI to really build things for people. Honestly, my biggest part of trying to do this is like, who actually wants to take the time to build a business that grows with them, manages the process with them, and for them to be able to extend past what they're doing now to the next level? Like, what does that next level look like for you? And so let's do this. I'm going to have to add some. This warning, connection is terrible. So let me get out of all these windows. It's showing that my connection is terrible. Where's my phone at? Oh no, where's my phone? Okay, there's my phone. I found it. So we'll see how it works out right now. I'm trying to make sure I get my process from here done now. so that I could have enough time, minutes, and opportunities to send it out. I guess I got 4 minutes to be able to do it. So I want you guys to think about this in any general sense of way. 602-607. So what is the number one manner of like going live and pushing people into a system? I always say that you're able to create opportunities like no other when it comes down to it, is the ability to truly put yourself out into the marketplace. Like, are you putting yourself out into the marketplace consistently? And what does that look like for you in your business? You know, so that's my question for you. If you're watching this video, if it's a short, if it's a long, type it inside the system so you can do it. Cello. What it do though? You got paint all over you. I'm on a live right now, so I'm gonna pop off. You guys heading to eat right now? Okay. So, yeah. Was it a good time? You guys had a good time? Dropping that paint, killing it up. How long you guys think you guys are gonna be at the restaurant? Okay, so you're not going to Carrabba's. Okay, sick. All right. I'm gonna go whether they're asleep or not. I've already made that statement, so we're gonna make it happen regardless. So just let me know. Okay. Okay, so I'll probably see you around 8, 9 o'clock. I'm assuming, right? Probably get there pretty late. Okay, sounds good. All right, let me know. Yeah. All right. All right, we'll do. Let me know. All right, bye. I gotta get back to the live. All right, love you too. Bye. So one thing I'm going to do right now too at the same time is I'm going to send out an email on that behalf. On that side, can you build the same type of messaging out for potential brotherhood members? And I want it to be an email. And so giving the opportunity on this side is crazy important for, I think, people to be able to do. Can you put my name in the email as Marketing with Dom? Yeah, and change the subject line as well for highest conversion. So here's one thing that we all have to do is like, one thing I've learned even about going live on YouTube is that most of us are super scared to talk to no one. It's like a major fear in the process. It's like everybody's afraid to talk to no one. It's like, do you want to get on live? Do you want to be able to execute on the things you want to do? Do you want to be able to get to the next level? What does that look like for you? How do you actually accomplish that process? And a lot of times people are super afraid to just get on live, period. Like they're just afraid to get on live, period. And so for me, the one thing I realized is that you should never be afraid to just get on live and do the things you need to do. Because at the end of the day, if you do not get better at your craft, sometimes people think they have to talk to someone to get better at their craft. And the one thing I say is I like to mimic the overall process of what it takes to be a live person who goes live consistently, and being able to do that over and over and over and over and over again to create that opportunity for people. And if you're not able to create more than what you have in the moment, it becomes extremely difficult. Perfect. That works. So email to live Q&A, marketing with Dom. Dominique Bradley. So here's what I'm going to say in this process is that I get to kind of chill and go in and out of the live, mostly because I have to do all of the marketing. And so what I want people to understand, even if you're rewatching this video, is that if you're watching this video, the one thing you got to know is that doing what is necessary is super sick, right? Like, you don't know that if you go live every day for a year, that you can change your life, period. Like, you just don't understand that if you went live for a year, every single day, doing your thing, I guarantee you may not get everybody in the world, right? You may not get 1,000 people. You may not be the best, but what you're going to do is, one, master the craft of being able to accomplish that. Two, be able to actually get yourself to the next level in what you're trying to accomplish. And you won't have to feel like you're just now getting started, because a lot of times that is where people find themselves stuck, is they're feeling like they're just now getting started. They don't know what to do next. They have a space where they can't actually, do what they need to do. They can't. They can't do what they need to do. And so I want you guys to think about that, is like, what do you need to do? What do you need to accomplish? And the reason why I'm doing these trainings is because I remember when my business was so small and it was just me, and there was, I needed a software. I needed to adjust. Business was so strapped that I couldn't even get to a point where I could adjust my business. I couldn't even level up my business because of that. So my question to you is, like, when you get to that point of being able to level up your business, right? When you get to that point of being able to level up your business, are you going to do it? By then we have biased on how far and how much we've implemented in our process already to get to success. And sometimes we work 10 times harder. Like, we work 10 times harder to get to success in business sometimes as an entrepreneur in any manner, just because we don't have the right tools and systems. And then when we finally get there, the worst thing that happens in that process when we finally have the tools and systems is that we don't know how to use it, or we're afraid of technology. And I've even have clients right now that they pay me to never touch the platform. They're like, I don't even want to touch the platform. I want to pay you. Please do not make me touch the platform. Please build these things out for me. These are what I'm looking for. And I'm realistic on the outcome. Like, being realistic on the outcome is super important. And most marketers are not realistic on the outcome. Most marketers will tell you, hey, if we do this, if this happened, would this make your business better? You know, and that's my question is like, if this happened, it would make your business better. Or if you did this, this would make this better. And the thing about that is that when you're trying to grow your business and you think that all you need is this one thing, and if you had more leads, like you make more sales, and if you had more of this, you'll make more sales. My question to anybody who's ever getting on things who are actually trying to grow and position themselves is that I'm doing this for two different reasons. I was like, how can I make the greatest impact, not just make the most money? What is the impact? If I get people to actually use a system that grows their business, is that more important than not? Is it more important to try to sell someone, or is it more important to get people what they need? And sometimes as a business owner, you find yourself really conglomerating with that, like combating with that process is like, can you actually do what it's needed? Can you actually get people what they need? Can you? Can you actually deliver on what is necessary for people to grow their business, to stand in? And I'm going to show you guys the software. I'm going to go over that stuff today. I'm really going to break all that stuff down for you guys because I want you to understand. And I want you to ask questions because I've worked with so many companies and made them so much money on the right systems. And I've watched so many people and entrepreneurs fail because they don't have the right tools. So my question to anybody is like, do you have the right tool? It's not about do you have the right business model? Most people have a really good operations. Most people are really skilled in the space that they're in, but they do not have the actual thing they need to double that to the next level. Do you actually want to double it to the next level? Like I ran, my Expert Market League, I ran the Brotherhood. It's going to a national level. We're going in multiple states. We're growing tremendously. We're watching it, doing it. We're doing it over and over and over again. And now it's like, when we get the people who can't actually succeed in their business, most of them do not have the tools or the right tool to grow their business to the next level. Are you one of those people? Are you one of those people who are still on ClickFunnels? You got a WordPress application. You're trying to make it pro. You're spending a bunch of money on building out applications, but you don't understand direct marketing is one of the most important things that you could possibly do in business, period. Like one of the most important things that you could do in business is to do direct marketing, not subject marketing, hopeful marketing. Wish that it works if I do it. If I spend $500 a month doing this and then maybe it works out. And so for me, it's like realizing that it's the ultimate goal to create the opportunity for people to actually succeed. I'm on I'm trying to leave a legacy in my mind after I created the Brotherhood, and we've seen so many people's lives change, building businesses, making hundreds of more thousands of dollars, getting them to the level where they needed to do, getting them around other men who are actually building businesses. They're taking their stuff to the next level. That to me was life-changing to see it happen. We really started marketing for 2 years, trying to see what the ultimate goal was. Members, what do they need? And for me, it's like, how do I give my expertise to change as many people's lives as possible and really make that stuff grow? Like that was the most important thing. It was like, how do I change as many lives? We work with successful business owners that are in the space. We work with business owners that are just getting started, and we're watching them in their space. What are the things that they know that other people don't know? And then what are the beginning people really missing that the higher entrepreneurs absolutely understand and they're accomplishing? Like what are those things? And so I use my system right now to be able to create all of that. And I get to see what it's like to be on the back end system of a millionaire. I get to see what it's like to be on the back end of a system of people who are raising 20, 30, $40 million a year in capital and development. I get to see that stuff now. I get to see the difference in operations that I didn't get to see before. And just seeing that kind of changes how I do business myself. It's the willingness to know that you're trying to impact the world and get on top of the mountain and scream to 1,000 people, rather than feeling like you're the person who's just by themselves. Getting with a group of people who are also trying to push you to the next goal is extremely important. And that's what I always want to provide to people. If you can, comment down below, help a brother out. comment in, let me know if you need any information, ask questions. I want to talk about marketing in its full, or what people are having a problem with. Are you having a problem getting leads right now? Are you having problems converting those leads right now? I work in all of those systems, analytics, back end systems, what's actually working on the back end versus what's not working on the back end. And I want people to really do this for themselves. And I use this CRM because it's like I had a team of 6 people. I had a staff of 6 people that I let go as soon as I got this system working, because they were taking 6 times the amount of money that I pay now to get 3 times the amount of booking calls, 3 times the amount of sales in our business models, and really continue down that process. So I really appreciate you. Thank you for the comment. Bread Nation, what is that? 08B. I appreciate you. Thank you for the comment. Thanks for engaging. I really appreciate that. And everything gets better off in that process. So I want anyone to know is this: the number one thing that really good business owners who are crushing it and making millions of dollars that they really focus on is how do they get more leads, and how many ways can they make that automated and continue down that process. Because even when some of the business owners are struggling in some part of the business or not, one thing they're making sure they're never struggling on is getting more leads. They make sure they're never struggling on getting more leads. Now, working with the Brotherhood, I've worked with hundreds of men in the local area. Hundreds. The ones who are making it versus the ones who are not making it, doing the analytics on the things that they know versus what they don't know. Here's the one thing I'll tell you. Knowing your customer and not trying to serve everyone is very important. People always say niche. I'm not saying niche. I'm saying your customer persona. Knowing who the person is who messes with you the most. Who fucks with, excuse my language, I don't want to get kicked off YouTube. Who messes with you the most? Who buys from you the most? Just because everybody needs your product or service doesn't mean everyone wants to buy from you. That's really, really important. It's really important to know, even though you're doing business, who actually buys from you. That question I ask business owners, who actually buys from you? We have a real estate guy who's crushing it in real estate because we created him a jiu-jitsu group. He realized 90% of his referrals and his business was coming from his jiu-jitsu classes and the things he was doing in jiu-jitsu. And instead of us trying to say, hey, go get more leads, tell people if they want to move to Arizona, we're like, yo, create a jiu-jitsu group. Double down in your hobby, the thing you like to do, where people see you at your best, that you enjoy it, that you grow at it. And he's gotten more referrals and has turned from a regular $100,000 a year real estate guy into a 7-figure business because he is the real estate guy in jiu-jitsu. He knew that paying for one real estate lead and trying to convert them was 30 times the price than it was to create a jiu-jitsu group from people who are in that space. But guess what? What is jiu-jitsu? It's not just a sport. It also creates disciplined people who have their things in order. They have their systems in order. They want a system. They want to create it. And so he became the process for them, which took them to the next level. So sometimes we do not think outside of the box at the level that we should. Do you think outside the box at the level that you should? Are you just trying to get leads for your business? Are you always trying to convert someone into just getting you leads? Are you just trying to turn everybody you meet at every networking group into a customer, not a friend, not a referral, not a helping hand? I go out in the business world now when we do networking. I'm trying to help as much as I possibly can. If you're not in the space trying to help as much as you possibly can, guess what? You're just like every other sad business owner who tries to go out and network and can't get business from networking because your intention is to be a seller. Your intention is not to be a builder of relationships. When people say your network is your net worth, is game changing. Do you know how many leads I get from my network? A lot. You know how much I reach out to try to help them in the things that they need? A lot. So my question to most people, even when I'm on here talking about get a 3 CRM and people when I click on it, but the reality is how do you build relationships that actually benefit you? Because your network is your net worth. Who you know, who you're connected with, who knows you're going to have their back in even a good or hard time will actually create you more business than anything else, because referral business is the number one business most business owners I ever meet do. And so that's the statement. Referral business is the number one network. If you're watching this, please give it a thumbs up. Even if you're not going to stay long, give it a thumbs up. Help your brother push through the algorithm, because one thing I'm trying to do is make impact. And so if you're here, give it a thumbs up. Like the video, even if you're not going to stay long, I would appreciate that. It helps me out, and I'm going to help you out. That's why I'm trying to give back so much in this process. And so, like I said, if you're on the video and you're cracking and you're doing your thing, give it a thumbs up, like the video. Even if you're not going to watch too long, that's fine. It helps me out. If you have questions, if you have answers, you want to talk about the free CRM or what it can do for you or how you need the foundation. The reason why I'm doing 3 months is because of a few different things. I know what it takes to build out a software to really make it work for you. And sometimes we do not have the initial money to just change up our operations and systems. And so that's why I do the training as well. I'm doing the training and I'm giving away the system. I train every single week to get people off the ground to be able to build that system. And I guarantee right now, I want you guys to think about this. I guarantee right now, if I go into my conversational application, I have people who are texting me, stop messaging me, right? Because I'm messaging them and promoting them to this application. Let's see right now. It looks like I got a few of them. People responding, right? What is that? You're updating some information on your page, ensuring that the content is always up to date. Review. Oh, that's on Facebook. Oh, okay, cool. That's hilarious. So I'm getting Facebook responses. It's so funny. So I want you guys to think about this in the process of like you going out and building any sort of business. Okay. So here's the thing I want to talk to you guys about. First of all, I'm going to show you the CRM, what it looks like. If you're not on Go High Level yet, I don't know why you're not. Okay, so no one's actually responded yet, which I'm kind of shocked about. Let's see what we've sent out so far. And being able to put everything we need out in the system to be able to grow. It's the constant ability to go extremely hard. Are all these failing? Okay, no, they're not all failing. At first I was like, oh, these are all failing. They're not failing. They're going through, they're launching. I appreciate all comments, engagement in the process. And are we doing this? Why does it keep saying? Why is it doing this? Oh no, it's reached its daily limit. That's crazy. How can I increase my daily limit on the process? So let's go in here. All right, I probably still have some time. Let's see before we hit our daily limit. So I'm only able to send out 100 text messages on the daily limit as we start to grow. Here's one thing I'll say about that is when you're in the business of doing your text messaging systems and stuff like that, it's really important for you to actually match what you need to be able to do. Here, let's go here. Phone number. Let's do this. Bang, 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 choo choo train. Let's go on, baby. Let's do my thing. So I reached my 100 daily limit. So it stopped it probably 2 minutes out. I should have checked this, honestly. Because one thing you got to know when you're in the process of like building your overall business is making sure you have the capabilities to extend further reach on everything you're doing. Like, can you extend the reach that you're doing on this side completely? Can you go harder than normal? I wanted to send out 500 text messages, but I just realized that in the 500 text message process, I can only send out 100 at a time. Limit, here we go. Well, it says I have a 500 limit. How did I reach my limit so fast? Was I sending out more than 500? That's crazy. I wonder how I can do that. Let's say restriction history, received inbound messages, sent outbound messages, delivered, failed. I do need to send out more messages. 100. I did a 420, 250. Okay, so let's see what I can do. So 250 is the max that I can send out at any given time. So, guys, here's where we go. So, biggest thing you can do, you guys got to go to your grandma's room. Go. You can't be on here. What? Go now. Go, please. So, guys, biggest things we can possibly look at in these moments is absolutely what. Okay, so I don't have this locked in. Hold on, I got to get a whole new system here. Let's go to Bendo Digital. I don't know if this is set up yet. Let's go to Gmail. Here we go. Oh, snap, baby. So let's see. All right, cool. So I got it. I got the password in there. So, hey, listen, pop in, ask questions, get what you need to get done. Calendar expedition. What is this? I don't even know what this is. Messenger week calendar. TikTok, Brotherhood, Ruben, Frederick. Preparing for the week. Preparation for the week. Paul, inbound, real estate applicant. Oh, that's sick. What the heck is Viley? I don't know what that is. Hey, but it's sending me updates of the week. That's pretty sick. My AI is on some next level stuff. I really probably need to stay logged in on that side of the system just to get it popping. So let's go here. Did I not receive the code? I don't see a code in here. Oh, it says June 8th was the last time I received a text message. Oh, I think I got in. Okay, I think I got in. Let's go. Okay. So hopefully. It says it's active, but it's saying I'm not getting my text messages. Okay, this guy just sucks. Either way. So Squarespace. So I gotta get to Squarespace. Oh man, this is crazy. First of all, let's go. I've been on my Saturday Night Live and this stuff. So I'm trying to give away so much value this summer that I honestly, my biggest thing is like, how many more powerful business owners can I create around me? And here's my selfish pull on that, right? The more powerful business owners I create around me by giving every single piece of my skill to them, guess what? If I fall, I believe they'd help me. That's how I look at it. I believe they would help me. And so the one thing you should think about is your ability to create that one selfish thing in your business that then also benefits you by creating other powerful business owners. Like, do you have other powerful business owners that you're trying to create that then they can help you out when you need them the most? When they can help you out when you need them the most. All right, hold on. I'm trying to get what I want for food, guys. We're popping in here, dude. But food is necessary. Nutrition, chicken lovers. I want some ginger chicken or peanut butter chicken. Let's go with peanut butter chicken. So my question, peanut butter chicken. So my question to you guys: who here, regardless if you're watching this now live on the back end or not, has gotten their basic process to over 100K ever? Like, what does that look like for you on any manager? Okay, let's do this WhatsApp thing right now. I'm trying to get on WhatsApp. Kids are doing very well. Hey, boy, I get it up and get it poppin'. I'm a rich boy, cocker. Man, can someone show some love? Can someone give me I'm trying to get on the YouTube next level thumbs up in the game. All I get, I wonder if it's because I'm monetizing the platform. People are gonna hit advertisements, they're hitting all sorts of things, and I wonder if today I'm gonna have the most amount of money I made because they're hitting ads. Are they? I feel like they're hitting ads. I feel like that's what's happening. I feel like because I turn on monetization on my lives, the hitting of the ads make it really hard to sell. So maybe next time I do this live, I'll probably may not monetize it. Because maybe doing non-monetized advertisements, non-monetized ads may be the best thing that happens. I don't know if I want to turn it off now that I've already been doing it for so long. Choose how you want, pre-roll, display, blah, blah. I've already missed out on a grip of people, so maybe I don't want to turn off the monetization though at this point. I'm realizing that I'm going to be able to use this content regardless, guys. I'm going to be able to post it on social media, use it for its advantage point. It's going to be a good hour of content on this side. I don't know. I think I've only been going in for about 30 minutes. Huh? Uh, Yo, this is crazy. First of all, what I realized is that people are probably hitting ads on my live, and therefore it makes it very hard to keep them on there. And so I can delay ads and pause them for a moment. And what I realized is that so in there, insert ad. So it's going back and forth. So I wonder if it adds more time to that. Okay, cool. Display ad. I'm trying to delay the ads in the system, but I realized that maybe next time I go live, I probably shouldn't put any ads in the system at all because it's probably getting people to actually jump off the platform more than it's keeping, especially because my lives are here. But guess what? Anything you're doing, you're in an absolute learning process that you should be trying to accomplish the best thing you possibly can. Let's see. I don't know if this will hold very well. I think if I do this, hold on. Let's see if I. Maybe this way is a little bit better. I feel like my screen's a little screwed up, but hopefully it doesn't pop off and jump off and do some crazy things. But guys, anything you're doing right now that you're trying to accomplish on the side of your actual business, here, let me get rid of all these. I feel like this is probably one of another reason why my computer's slowing down. I got like 60 windows open trying to do like 900 things while I'm on here. And so let's put this here. And so I want to think about this for a time. Can someone give me some comments? Here, I'm gonna beg. Uh oh snap. I wonder what's going on. It doesn't load up on the system. Get it, girl. Get it, girl. Get it, girl. So my question to the whole system overall is like, what what is your main process of your business? I think most people don't understand the importance of a CRM and how it maintains your business when you have no business. Getting leads, maintaining a CRM, reaching back out, in person networking, like that is absolutely intense on that process. Yo, that's wild. So I'm gonna be like, let's see if I can do this. I need some help. I need some likes on my platform. I need some likes on here. So I'm gonna go back into Instagram. I'm gonna ask for a favor. I'm like, yo, even if you guys don't watch this, please give it a thumbs up. I'm gonna ask my team to come through. Let's say Brotherhood Nation, one of the event spaces that I work in the Brotherhood. I'm gonna ask them to at least do me a favor. I'm gonna ask them to do me a favor. Yo, Guys, I need you guys to do me a favor. Even if you do not watch the live, okay, can you click on the video and give me a thumbs up, and then you can totally get out of YouTube. You don't have to watch it. I'm doing this, but I do need some legs up in the moment. So can you guys please go into the live and give me a thumbs up while I'm live right now? I'm probably going to be going live for the next 30, 40 minutes. So help a brother out. Yo, I need you guys to do me a favor. Boy, a thumbs up so that I can get a little bit. You know what I'm saying? If you guys ever ask me, I promise I'll help you as well. I'm down for sharing. Help a brother out. Pop in the live, give it a thumbs up, and then just do your thing. Appreciate it. Yo, so yeah, that's what I'm saying. I just asked my squad. Hopefully they'll come through for your boy. I'm asking if they can come through, give your boy a thumbs up on the YouTube channel so that I can pop into the algorithm at a whole nother level. Because as of right now, I am not popping into the algorithm like I want to. And it's probably because my engagement is weak as shit. Excuse my language, guys. It's probably weaker than weak. I need a favor. And here's what I think. I'm not afraid of asking for a favor. I think some people sometimes y'all are afraid to ask for a favor. I think y'all need to be asking for more favors. Y'all need to ask for more favors. I'm not trying to make people watch it, but since we're in a squad, we're in a unit, you know what I'm saying? Help a brother out, come in, give your boy a thumbs up, say that you actually like it, even if you're watching it for 1 minute, help a brother out, get it going, get me cracking, get me into the system. I'm trying to get it rapid into the system. For my lives, and you know what I'm saying, that's what I'm trying to do. What's up, man? What's going on? New to your channel, what's popping? I appreciate it. Thanks for the comment. Let's go. I appreciate it. Honestly, who's that right there? Sleeping very late. Let's go. Honestly, appreciate the comments, appreciate likes, help me brother get into the algorithm. I'm trying to give away so much to get as many people as I possibly can to the next level in business. That's my cause. I was in a mastermind the other day and they were talking about it. It's actually my business partner. And he said something to me. He said, we're always thinking about, you know, getting to the money, like, oh, there's not enough money in the world or business isn't doing well. And he said, it's the same as saying, oh, I don't have any more value. There's not enough value in the world, you know? And what he was trying to accomplish by saying that is that sometimes we think of money as an isolated thing and we think of it as its own property. Like, oh, money is this. People spend money because money is this. People spend money on things that they find valuable. So I'm giving away 3 free months on my white label version of Go High Level. And I'm also doing training every single week and teaching you exactly how my top clients are functioning on the platform, because I selfishly want more successful business owners around me. So if all shit goes to hell, that I can have them help me out. That's my funny but selfish reason. That's just how I look at it. Is I want to be able to grow more business owners, more creators, anybody in that space who are trying to make money online, to use this CRM and get them to a point of profitability so that they can actually maintain their business model and, you know, get it there. So I white labeled Go High Level and I train on it. And I have some really successful clients that use my overall system in Go High Level. And it's called Expert Marketly. Here, I'll send you the link. Oh, here, I'll send you the link for it right now. Hold on. Let me see. Click this. Copy link saved. Why is it doing that? Hold on, let me find it for you right now. So my biggest thing was trying to accomplish the overall process of what it means to create an overall successful business. And success is different for everybody. So I don't say success as a blanket statement like, oh, everybody could be successful. What is success to you? For me, it's more time with my kids while they're young. Doing business so I can have more time with my kids when they're young. That is the most successful thing I think I could possibly ever accomplish in the process. So I'm giving away 3 free months for the summer on my version of Go High Level, which is Expert Marketly. And I'm also training on there. And I'm also training in that process. Oh, this is really making me upset. Okay. It's really making me mad. It's totally not working. Not my system, but my credit card is like telling me if it's, I don't know what Go High Level is a fully AI backed CRM system. And a CRM is a customer relationship platform. It builds your websites. It gives you funnels. It helps you with follow-up, text messages, emails, Facebook Messenger, Instagram Messenger, automation in those points, bots. Like it is a full combusted system to help you manage and get more business. And so that is what it's there to do, to accomplish, is to bring AI to your back of your business model, so that if you're a smaller business, let's say you only have like, you are one other person in your system, that you can actually compete in the marketplace, right? So I fired my 6-man outsource team just for this system. And the crazy part is I've had this system for 6 years, and I got a team to help me on the back end system to, do it a 6-man team. And then we came out with a couple more models of upgrades. And then I just like, communication with people versus just execute on it was not at the level that I could just get it done. So, hey, message me in the group if you want me to show you the actual software and what it looks like and things that it can do. Like if you want, message me in there and I will absolutely get in here and set it up and show you what it looks like right now. If you're about that, can it help mom or in pop businesses, local businesses? I cannot serve customers outside of a certain mile radius. Absolutely. Absolutely. We have a barbershop that is crushing it right now. We have what do I have on there? I have a barbershop, a restaurant. I have a jewelry shop on there that's crushing it right now really well. They're killing it, honestly. And they're appointment only too. So it can connect to your Google My Business, help with review processes. It is extremely tangible for any local business to use. And I think local businesses do the best, because advertisements processes on that side, it does better locally, and the better local SEO process you have, honestly, there's nothing like it. And so I'm doing a summertime deal. You may not know me, but if you do, hopefully you guys get to know me. Let's say I own my own bread distribution company in New Jersey. We currently have 6 trucks roads away, looking for more ways to reach delis, grocery stores, gas stations, so I can sell them bread. Yeah, no, absolutely. So the one thing I would tell you is that, one, it's there to manage your client customer base and move them through the processes. Do you want me to show you it? I'll show you how it looks right now in the system right now. I got what it looks like in my processing system. And looking from your perspective, depending on who you're trying to sell the bread to, your biggest ordeal is trying to get to the money makers, right? The people who make the decisions, right? People who can actually put your bread in stores. Now, there's 2 things that I always say in any local area that makes it really dope for any person. You need the crowd of people who want to buy them, and you need the people who want to put them in stores. You need both sides. I built a whole system for Tyler's Coffee here in Arizona because they were trying to get into more stores. And I was like, yeah, you need people who also want to find it in their local stores. You need both sides. You need the people who want to buy your product, and you need the people who want to sell your product. And you need to be able to market to both of them in a local area. And what Tyler Coffee ended up doing is two things. One, he ended up doing his own local delivery in not Temecula, what is it called? He ended up doing, I can't remember what the freak it's called. Tucson, Arizona. He ended up doing his own delivery system in his local area for the coffee because he realized that selling them direct to customers was also possible as he started to get a crowd of people. And then he had those people backing them to put them into stores. He was like, hey, you guys don't sell this here? Hey, who do I reach out to sell this here? He was giving like, you need both sides. You need the clients who buy them, and you need the people you need the clients who put it in their stores, and then you also need the people who want to buy them, and you need to market to both simultaneously. And that's extremely important. And most of the time, people who are in distribution of stores do not try to get more basic customers, which I think is really is the most margin and profit, and also the people who demand what product are in stores. Stores decide to put things in them when people are deciding they want to buy them. Like that is legitimate the case. Like it's legitimately what happens. When people are deciding to buy things is when people put them in the stores. Let's say a store owner is in a local area. And what I would do if I was you, let's think about this. You're a bread. I would start hyper focused in the absolute local area right around the next 10-mile radius when it comes down to people. I would focus on the 10-mile radius. And here's one thing that I talked about with one of our business partners that I thought he could use, and I think you can use as well. He created a charcuterie club. Now, if you have, is it bread that I see here? Right? Bread? Boom, 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 boom. Right? So it's bread. So let's say you're in the bread space and you want to create a club of people to be able to come around and fall in love with your product. That's the CRM. If you want to get it for free, click it. It's in the bio, or it's in the chat right now. Let's say you actually want to get people to start to love your product at a massive rate, and you need content, and you're maybe not the person who actually creates the content. One of the best ways to be able to do it is to be able to create that business model for yourself so that you get your type of customers and you can show them how to use your bread. Maybe it's a sandwich club. You know what I mean? Like, I think people with certain products in the business space don't really do it. I think he might be gone. He might have been gone. Okay. I'm going to pin his message because I think it was dope. Thanks for the messaging. So I'm going to put it on a pin. I'm probably going to find him later. Sick. I'm going to find your YouTube later. I'm going to message you. I think it would be sick. And so it all depends on how you decide to leverage the business. And mom and pop shops, I think, are at the maximum level of really needing to get into use AI for their systems. Period. Like they really need to be able to get into their system and use it. Oh, I can't find him anywhere. Oh no, what happened? And so yeah, and so that's the powerful mark on that side, which is like, oh, I appreciate you. Thanks for the thumbs up. Appreciate whoever popped in, gave me a thumbs up. I really, really appreciate that. I've been waiting for at least one thumbs up and haven't been able to find it yet. So sad to your boy. Sad to your boy. Let's do this. Channels. I was trying to look for him. I sleep very late. I can't find him anywhere. That's crazy. Thanks for the thumbs up. I appreciate you guys for thumbing me up. I sleep very late. I was looking for that guy. I sleep very late to be able to find him in the system, but I seem to not to be able to find him or his channel. I'm live, baby. Give me a kiss. I love you. Go play. And so my biggest thing was what I realized is why I'm giving this software away in the absolute is because I wanted to be able to change the game. Like, we've been able to build the brotherhood here in Arizona, launch in a couple other cities. And what I've learned about most business owners who are trying to get to the next level is, one, they're software deficient. They don't have the software they need to be able to actually, it's like trying to build a building without the foundation being sturdy enough. Like, that's honestly what it's like. Most business owners in this space right now are building a business without the foundation they need to be able to create the process they need. And it's sad because I watch it. It's like, oh, I'm going to create this big business. And I'm like, oh, okay, cool. You're going to create this big business. But the problem without the big business is that your foundation isn't deep enough. So you try to stack 6, 7 stories. By the time you get to 1 or 2 stories to actually do your business, the things lean into the left like the great leaning tower of Pisa over here because your foundation isn't good. And with AI coming out, if you don't build a foundation on top of what AI can do for you, one, you're going to have to hire a bunch more people, not know exactly what they're doing, can't actually accomplish it. So that's why I'm giving away this and free training every single week. The reason why I'm doing the free training every single week is because I don't want you just to have it. I want you to use it. I want you to see what works for people. I want you to be able to create it for yourself. I want you to have that entrepreneurial moment in the middle of the night when you're sleeping and be like, oh, I need to get this done. Wake up, execute on it, and not be like, oh, who do I have to hire? And sometimes people hear the people online and it's not how, it's who. But sometimes you don't have the finances to get who. I'll tell you that much. Sometimes we do not have the finances to get who can do it for you. Don't have the finances. Most of the people I teach how to build their systems, they were possibly trying to hire me, but they just couldn't pay for the time that I need to be able to do it. And therefore, I'm like, let me show you how to do it yourself. So when you bring someone on, you can actually bring on a less high-end employee because you're not trying to get them to do what their specialty is, but get them to do what you need them to do. That's important. You need people to get to do what you need them to do. And that is the importance of this process. So if you guys are watching the video, give me a thumbs up. It helps me pop in the algorithm, trying to get it growing, trying to make sure we can have it. You know, that's it on the process. I hope you guys help your brother grow. If you don't, I understand. Lives are lives. We're doing it. So let me show you right now. I'm actually giving away the CRM process right now, right? Like, I'm giving away the free CRM. I'm going to show you that the page that I'm about to show you right now is also built in AI, and it was built in a short amount of time. That is why I want you to show you this. So I'm giving this away, right? I'm giving the 3 months away for free and training every single week on this software. I'm going to probably do more than one training a week, especially if people actually start to come in and use it so that they can find a time that's best for them. And as well, if you sign up, you get a one-on-one onboarding call with me as well. And I'm going to walk you through the process to do the onboarding call, because usage and skill is probably the number one problem why people do not succeed in using the system that they need, is because someone's not there to walk them through the process. So for me, my most important process that I'm thinking about is walking people through the process. I want you to get on it. If you pay for it, you then get on a one-on-one call with me. I get you on a one-on-one call. I break it down. You get 3 months for free plus free training. I'm going to show you how to use it, build out your systems. And so the app I just put in there, the link I just put in there, as soon as you put in call with me one-on-one, and then we're going to do it. You got to go. I'm still live, buddy. Go ahead. Do it. Go ahead. Make it happen. Go ahead. You want to play with me? No, that's not Mario Party. You got to go play Mario Party. See, this is what I'm talking about. Go do your thing. Go play. Mario Party should be in there somewhere. And so this is what I'm talking about. This is why I'm even doing it. One, right? I'm full blown. Kids are off for the summer. They're running in. They're doing their thing. Usually you get 30 days on a free software to be able to build your business and activity on that. And guess what? Maybe you don't have 30 days. You know, maybe you need 60 days for this summertime to be able to build this process out, to be able to execute on it and be able to get it done. So if you click on the link in the actual system, all I say is give your boy a thumbs up, help your brother out. More thumbs up, the better I'm in the algorithm, the more I get to crush it, help a brother out. Comment down below, get engaged in the conversation. But I'm actually going to share my screen real quick. We're going to share my screen so I can show you what this looks like. I'm going to show you what the page looks like that I built inside the system. I built this today. So who else may have a hard time building websites and they're like, damn, you know, it takes me too long to build a website, you know, blah, 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 this and that. All right, I got to go to the bathroom real quick. So keep it entertained. Comment in the comments. Thank you for the one person watching. I'm going to go to the bathroom. I'll be right back. Oh, sorry about that. So I'm going to show you guys the system right now. Let's pop it in here. If you can give me a thumbs up, I'd appreciate that. So this is a website that I got to build today inside the system, right? So I realize I'm probably losing it because of ads, but I promise I'm going to come back. I'm going to crush it on the next one without any advertisements. Lack of monetization is real out here. So the biggest thing that I want to be able to show you guys, if you guys are in the system, is that I built this with AI in a matter of 10 minutes. Now, why is this important to be able to do this? Is because guess what, when you have an idea, right? The number one thing I think stops entrepreneurs from really crushing it is to be able to take an idea and to make it reality in a short amount of time. Let me move this over here too. So this is my backend system, AI system that's actually running it. I thought I had hair on my nose, but I realized I got hair on my face. It's crushing on the side. So being able to come in and build a website in a short amount of time, I think is the most important thing for you to be able to do. And so AI, if you're listening to this, if you're an Opus clip, whatever I'm using to be able to do this, I want you to be able to clip these out. But let's say I had an idea and I wanted to crush it in a short amount of time, because a lot of the time crushing an idea in a short amount of time is the most important thing to you. Is like, I have an idea and now I need to bring it to fruition within a 10 to 20 minute period. Like, how do I build it into, you know, an actual thing in 2 to 3 minutes? How do you actually take something and then get it to the point it needs to be to in a short amount of time? As an entrepreneur, the biggest thing that I see is most people's problems is they have an idea, but by the time they're able to execute, it takes way too long to execute on. So this idea that I'm going to give away these 3 months and show you how to do it was an idea I had today, an hour before I did the live. This can actually build a landing page, a product, and try to see how people respond to it within an hour of time. How fast can you do that? Can you do it within an hour? To me, that's what I realized is like, how fast can you come into a system and build it out? So this is the AI builder system, and I built this within 20 minutes. So I was like, hey, I want to give away 3 free months of the software and system that I use. I use AI automations, the best foundation in the game. GHL, I'm a white label version, so you get way more tools than you get if you just buy GHL. And so how can I take concepts that I think in my head as an entrepreneur and deliver it in a short amount of time? How do I do that? Right. And so for most entrepreneurs who are thinking about ideas, they're trying to get another avenue in their business, or they're trying to take themselves to the next level. It takes 5 people to talk to, 7 people to actually do it. And then eventually, by the time you're actually able to put it in the marketplace, you're not even excited about it anymore. It doesn't look or feel the way that you want to be able to do it. So this is a full-on system that I can talk to at any point in time based on the pages that I built here. Right. So let me show you. So, and it's not just this AI. This is just a website. This is the AI studios. Right? This is just one piece of a major system that I'm going to give you for 3 months. One piece. Okay, so let's look at this one. This is the Marketing with Dom segment in the process, and you can really see everything that it offers. Full-on fledged conversations, everything from Facebook to Instagram to email to text messages, all in here, right? All in here. It's going to show you what I haven't used yet. It's going to show you the people who didn't get my message because I tapped out on my text message marketing for the day. And I'm totally fine with that because at least I sent out a message. People got it. They possibly popped in. And it really shows you how to start from the beginning to get to a point where your marketing is at its best level. Okay. Calendars. You're probably paying for another software for calendars. Most people are using Calendly and the free version, which looks super unprofessional, but it doesn't actually give reminders. It doesn't update you the way that you should be able to do. Contacts, full-on contact system. Who's in your system? Managing that process. Opportunities. I don't want to show that for too long because I don't want people to see people's information. You'll probably see it here too. Opportunities. How do you walk people down the process to actually make the sell from a new lead to a reach out to a sell to an opportunity to a closing? New leads. I got $16,000 worth of business sitting here in my new leads. And this is going to my clients. This is one of my setters who are calling these leads who are coming through the system. Payments, right? How are you able to pay? I was in a mastermind one time, and the one thing the guy said today is, hey, he put his email on the board, and he said, the first person to send me $100 invoice, I will pay. He said, the first person that sends me $100 invoice, I will pay. And the crazy part about it is he did. The guy, someone said it was like some people didn't even pull out their phones because they couldn't do it. They'd have to go back and forth and figure it out. And he's like, here's my information, my email, my phone number. The first person to send me an invoice for $100, I will pay. Now, why was that important? Because he was trying to say is how many ways and how quick, if you're ready to do business with someone, can you actually do business? Send an invoice, document, order, subscriptions, payment link to them, product that you can create, coupons, gift cards, whatever you want to be able to create in that process. You have to be able to get people to pay if you want to be able to do business. And that thing really reminded me that, hey, in that moment, I didn't get it. I had no way in that mastermind to send an invoice in time. Like I tried to through my system, but it was so difficult. Someone else did it so fast. And I made all the excuses in the world on why that person was able to send that invoice before I was. But what I realized is they had a better system. His whole presentation was wrapped around one thing. How can I pay you if I need to pay you? And how easy is it to pay you? People do not want to go through a hard process of paying you. They don't. People don't want to go through a hard process of paying you. They don't. And so he was like, yo, if you don't have an easy way to get money, there's no way you're going to easily get money. And it kind of blew my mind because I was like, oh, that's right. Like, if I was sitting here talking to someone and like, oh, I'm totally down, like, let's move forward. I'm like, yeah, we can move forward right now. I can send it to you. We can get you started. Here's the way that we can make it happen. Bam, bam, bam. Let's move right now. Can you move right now? Most entrepreneurs don't have the glory of waiting, The glory of spending months or another week or getting back to someone in 24 hours, most people don't have the glory of that. And if you're an entrepreneur, you need a system that is able to get payments out. Now, the reason why I'm saying that is because you might be thinking on here right now, like, oh, well, he I may need my laptop. No, there's an application on my phone now that I can literally type in his information, send that text message to him with the payment information straight to his phone, and have him pay in seconds. When that would originally taken me the time to have to go get my laptop, maybe pull it out, maybe find an invoice segment, maybe get him to my phone, maybe it's QuickBook, but it wasn't quick. Nowadays, if someone says they're willing to pay and they're willing to do it, I can actually go into my phone, text message them right now, get the payment link from inside my system on my application, and get it to them and see if they pay in the moment. And you may think that's aggressive, but one thing I'll tell you is, how many times have you been sitting there and someone's ready to buy, but because of where you're at in the moment and the time, you have to wait to send them that invoice or get them to pay 24 hours later? And guess what? Entrepreneurs or people who are willing to pay, their life changes in 24 hours. It's a cool cycle. I've wanted something in 124 hours and was willing to pay it if I could pay that day. But by the next day, 6 bills came out and I was like, oh, I don't really have the money. I got some money, but I don't want to spend it on that. I just didn't even remember the bills, because purchasing is an excitement. We purchase in excitement. And so for you as a business owner, how quick are you able to get it out there? Now, I'm going to stop this for a second and continue going, because I want you guys to ask me questions, what you want to see, what problems you have in your business. But if you could also do me a favor and give me a thumbs up on this video to help me push into the algorithm, like the video, push me into the algorithm even more so that we can get more people in here getting the opportunity to get the system and build it for themselves. It really would help me out. So I'd appreciate that if you could go in there, give me a thumbs up, and so that we can get deeper into the actual business conversations as well. And also comment, ask questions. Let me know what you're looking for if you're having a problem. When I'm doing this is I'm also doing training. I'm training every single week, even for those 3 months that you're absolutely free. And I'm not into just talking on those videos. Those are implemental trainings. If you get into the system, it's there for us to implement, not for us to have a conversation about what you could implement. I literally, because you're in my system, I can go into the back end of your software and be like, what are you trying to accomplish? This is how you accomplish it. Let me build it out right now while we're on the call with you. And I'm trying to change 100 people's lives by getting them the basics they need, because they aren't able to afford the basics they need: a basic website, a basic automation, a basic system, and be able to actually get those things done at a price that doesn't stample you, right? Of course, everything costs. So usage on my systems costs. But guess what? I use so many AI. I spend thousands of dollars a month on different softwares to actually sustain the business that I have here. And in this software, I use only about $100 to $200 a month to actually sustain my business. And for that same price, I was paying, I think it was like $2,900 a month for a staffing team to be able to do. And they weren't getting my results that I needed. They were not getting me my results. And I literally cut my price minus 20. I divided by 20 to be able to get that to the next level. And so I want people to be able to execute on that level. So I ask questions. Please give me a thumbs up so you can change more people's lives besides yourself. Please ask questions so that you can actually come in here and do implementation. It's not just about getting the system. Even if you don't get into the system, I've been in the marketing space for over 15 years. I've won, I've lost, I've won, I've lost, I've won, I've lost. And one thing I know about that process is the difference between the successful people and the non-successful people, besides not giving up, is having the right tools and the right foundation for their business. It's important for you to have the right foundation for your business to get to the next level. And I'm constantly preaching that, like, yo, you got to have the right foundation. You can't build a skyscraper on a one-story house foundation. You cannot. You cannot. And most of the times, you guys are buying softwares that barely offer the things you need inside the system. And you're like, okay, this one thing will change the game, because that's what they're trying to do. They're a one all software that's a one piece. Like I said, most people are using Calendarly for their calendars. I have Calendarly in here. I have Salesforce that can be used in here. Your CRM, AI studios building websites, AI agents that are texting, commenting back, responding in DMs and Instagram and chat as well. So mini chat is another thing. Marketing in here. Like, check this out. Marketing, you get social media planner, email snippets that are like, hey, this is what I want to use every single time. I don't want to have to look at it or repost it. Put it in the snippets. Countdowns, like, oh, it's a time. Triggers. What is a trigger? And this is what I think is one of the most underrated things in the game for triggers is when something happens. Let's say someone actually clicks on the link. Let's say you send a successful email that is getting that person to click on that link to get that opportunity happen. Let's say they don't buy or they were thinking about it. And let's say they got distracted because people don't understand that. Let's say they clicked on the offer, but they didn't buy. Why didn't they buy? What more information do they need to be able to do that? That's what a trigger link is for. In emails, in text messages, someone's click on that trigger link, it literally will put them in the system in the right place to say, hey, they clicked on that trigger link. This person clicked on it. Now, what do you want to happen? I want to move them forward. Let's say they buy the product. We're moving them from what automations automatically because they bought the product. They don't need this follow-up anymore. These things are important. But people don't think that deep because we're so surface level sometimes on trying to make money that we don't understand how deep it is now when it comes down to the fact that in this space and in this world that we're living in right now, people want to be taken care of. They want to be treated as if they are the main priority. That's how I feel when I buy something. I'll call customer service and I'll talk about the things that I need, or I wish people would have followed up with me when I needed something, because in 3 months later, I'm like, shit, oh yeah, that person I talked to, but where can I find them in my phone? Cool. They're not even messaging me anymore. I can't find them. And so for you as a business owner, it's the same thing. You as a content creator, you as an investment person, you in the wholesale real estate place, you need to be able to keep your personal business locked in and be able to manage that. So like I said, you have a launch pad. It's going to walk you through all the processes, how the system with your dashboard that shows you what's happening, your conversations, all conversations that are not just happening in the CRM. It's connected to your Gmail. Whatever Gmail you want to connect to this, you can see the conversations that are in there that are happening. It's that powerful. You can see it. Your teammates' conversation that's happening with customers, your employees' conversations that are happening with customers, all inside their calendar. Contacts, opportunities. What's your sales process? When you move them to a certain sales process, what automation do you want to trigger? This stuff is deeper than people think. And most of the time, you're paying hundreds, even thousands of dollars a month to have this much information inside your system. You are. I've watched it. I was doing that. I was paying thousands of dollars a month in software to try to manage the same thing that I'm giving away for you right now for 3 months to create your local business opportunity, your nationwide, your coaching, your programs, your lead, your follow-up, your Instagram. Like, it's crazy. Then you got sites over here, not just sites by themselves, guys. I want you guys to think about it. It's not just sites by themselves. It's funnels and websites that you're going to get offered in this system. Now, people ask what the difference is. A website's like a brochure. You open it up and you want someone to go look around and wonder if they're going to find your product. A funnel is knowing you're talking to that person. They're going to go into it. They go to the next step. They go to the next step. They go to the next step. There's not like a bunch of things they can find. Funnels have been the number one way. People are like, oh, ClickFunnels. ClickFunnels ain't got shit on this system. Nothing. I used to work on ClickFunnels, Kajabi, Builderall. I had all of those systems. It ain't got nothing on this because it gives you everything you need, not just a little thing, not just the one thing it's trying to sell you. I'm just trying to sell you on building websites here. You're going to build it in WordPress. WordShark builds it. This is the thing. And then it does it. And then you're realizing for yourself, I don't care if you're watching or not. And people don't want the person who's telling the truth in business. What I realized, people want the person who tells them that the basics will get them to the next level. That's it. That's what people want. That's what they truly want. They want someone to give them a one-all $500 a month program. They give them all. This is only $97 a month after free 3 months. But guess what? You have to learn how to run it. And then you can easily hire an assistant for $5 to $6 an hour even part-time, to be able to run it for you when you know what to teach them to do. I run so many back-end systems for my affiliate assistants and my assistants on the back end who come in, learn the system, run the system for me. And I teach them, this is what I'm trying to do here. This is what I'm trying to do here. This is what I mean here. Guess what? Even in the learning curve, in the process, my Filipino and South Africa and South American assistants that I have are so much more giving to staying and working on the process with you no matter what. And their price doesn't bankrupt you. It doesn't. And so I train for free. That's why I train for free. I don't need to get paid for coaching because my software is everything you need. And so I coach you on how to use it so that, one, you can actually execute on it. And I always say, people ask the question, why do you do this? Because I'm also selfish in my own nature. I have kids, I have family, I'm trying to create something bigger. And guess what? If I can create amazing business owners, guess what happens? If I can create amazing business owners, guess what happens? My network and my net worth increases. The more people I can impact by training them every week, giving them what they need, helping them grow, building for them, having my staff build things for them, I get a better network and a net worth. Because when my last business 2.5 years ago crushed, one of my clients hired me onto their staff. He said, hey, I can't pay you top dollar like you need, but I know that your last business crushed and I saw what you're going to be able to do. Can I pay you monthly to help me with this system? I said, absolutely. He knew I had kids. He knew I had a system. He knew I was trying to do some growth things. And guess what? That took me to a whole nother level. And for me, that was the next level of things that I couldn't appreciate anything even better than that. So I'm going to show you guys something right now, right? Because I'm still live. I'll probably be going live till, I don't know. I'm going to try to go for at least, 30 or 40 more minutes. So please comment, ask questions. This is what I'm going to do right now. I'm going to actually use one of my softwares right now in the moment so that I can promote this actually. So let's do this. Thumbnail creator. So the thumbnail that was on here was created by an AI system. I love AI systems. They're my favorite things to use, honestly. So let's see. Thumbnail, start a video, start with a video, create AI prompts, AI tools. The plan, optimization, trending, brand. Let's go here, homepage. What was the last one I was creating here? So I'm going to go here. I'm using AI all the time. So I'm going to go here. And I'm going to say convert that into this. Okay. So I'm having it convert into that. I'm going to share it with myself. And then I'm going to put the link that I need onto my Instagram and my stories and stuff like that so that I can get more people in here for the time being. Now, you guys are seeing it in real time, how I use AI on all different levels to be able to grow my business in one way or another. It's honestly incredible. And so I hope that anybody who's watching this video, maybe it's a short, maybe you're watching the real video. I say that because it's like, hey, know that these tools can take you from someone with an idea to someone with a real concept without having to pay someone first. Right? Like that to me is next level. Is can you take something from an idea to a process? Story, live Q&A, graphic. And so, yeah, so I use this AI. Let's say I'm using this right now. I'm going to go into my WhatsApp that I'm here. I'm going to share it with myself. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go here, click it. Let's share it with myself. Story, bam. I'm going to go to, hold on, my YouTube video, go to share, click on it. I'm going to share that as well. And so what I'm about to do right now is I'm going to take that post and I'm going to share it across platforms right now, right? Because the one thing I talk about if you're in the marketing space is that no one's going to market your business as hard as you should. We always hope so. When people hire me, I'm like, yo, you still have so many things you have to do as a brand. To pay someone to do it all for you is extremely expensive. It is. It's extremely expensive. Is that like live Q&A, free AI software CRM, live. So I'm going to probably do. Oh, I got to fuck that up. Oh my God, I fucked that up. Whatever. Okay, let's delete it. Delete it. New thing here. Let's go to links. Post. Bam. So like I said, I'm gonna share live dash free AI CRM for 3 months. Yeah, so all right, so I'm marketing this everywhere right now. So I always say to anybody who's out here, first of all, the best thing you can do is to market yourself harder than anybody else markets you. Okay. I repeat it because I know people are coming in and out of the lives constantly. Free dash live dash free live dash free AI CRM for 3 months. Live dash free AI CRM for 3 months. So my question to anybody who's on here is like, how do you not scream from the top of a mountain that you have a great business? Do that, right? Like, so when we're always sitting here thinking about whether a business is crushing it or can we get it to the next level and all those other kind of things, people, which is like, get your business to people. Most people feel like overbearing salespeople. They're like, oh, I don't want to be that salesperson. But what you realize, it's kind of like having a Ferrari and gas is sales. Like, you can't drive the Ferrari anywhere. Live dash free AI CRM 3 months. So that's my major question to you guys is like, what is on that process? Like, how much creation do you do? Okay, I'm about to put it on this one too. 3 months. Yeah, so maybe I should have put this on my story earlier, but guess what? It only matters that you're actually trying to make things happen. And the longer you do this, the longer you try to figure it out, the longer you're trying to accomplish this process, the more skilled an assassin you get with the process. And so my question is for most of you guys is what is your actual skill level on being able to get yourself out in the marketplace, give it the things that it actually needs, accomplish those goals. So what is your capability of that? Are you capable of actually being able to think about the thing you're trying to accomplish? And for how long? Like how long are you able to have that conversation about what you're trying to accomplish? What does that look like for you? Are you able to do it for 10 minutes, 1 minute, 5 minutes? What does that accomplished level look like to you on? And so because I'm trying to make the absolute most amount of impact that I possibly could make, I'm like, what is that motivational level that I need to be at to be able to really continuously promote it, go all in, push the platform, not sleep on what I'm trying to accomplish? Like, how hard do I need to be able to go? How hard are you willing to go? How hard are you willing to go to give the world everything you believe it needs, especially if you believe what you're trying to accomplish is valuable? If you believe in what you're trying to accomplish is valuable, then what are you trying to accomplish? Next, verify, boost credibility and trust. And so going all in that process, close the door, buddy. It's like, what are you trying to accomplish overall? Hold on, what am I looking at my boy right now? Sorry, my boy popped up on this AI automation powered by Claude. I wanted to see. Most founders are still writing every post by hand. That is bottlenecking. Here's a built instantly, an AI automation powered by Claude that finds the places to post, write the content in your voice, cross-platform, website, Surface, podcast, opportunity, the graphic. This is real shift changing from winning, not founders working hard on content. They are once they install this system, clients save over 85% of their time and tasks. That's next level. If you guys don't know, my boy Daniel, he's a killer. Night Ops is his company, and honestly, one of the best things to see him being able to accomplish is the ability to actually grow his business with AI to the next level. He builds an extreme amount of back-end systems and operations. And so that's kind of the process that we're talking about. So like, so I know that I'm going to be able to run up my shorts on this video alone like crazy. And so it doesn't feel, regardless if someone's watching this video or not, it doesn't feel like a waste of time at all because I'm able to actually create, put together, and build an extreme amount of short videos to really monetize everything that I was talking about in this place, finding the best things. So who on here uses Claude as a system to be able to build out, right? So who here uses Claude as a system? They want to be able to do this and create multiple systems, you know, using Claude. I wonder if it can do this. Let's see. So I'm going to do this. Hold on. I'm going to do this. I'm going to click on Claude. I'm going to say, hey, I need to create thumbnails for a brand new video that I have using this software. And I needed to say, build your AI website in less than 2 hours by using this software. Can you do that for me? Hey, I need you to build me out some thumbnails, making sure you use Dominique's face through this software. And I needed to say how to build your website in less than an hour using AI training, because those are what my next lives are going to be about. So let's see if we can actually do this. I'm gonna see if we can accomplish this goal or not. Dominique's face, advertising software, set thumbnail titles, building a website in less than an hour using AI, customize design, apply to Dominique's face, preview, save, export. Bam. All right, so we're gonna see if it's able to do that or not. Some tools it's able to accomplish, some things it's not able to accomplish. So we're gonna be able to see if it's able to accomplish. It wasn't on the system. You see it? It's actually working for me. I'm not touching anything. Oh no, what happened? We ran into a problem. Oh, it's navigating. What? Yeah. Yeah. So this is all Claude doing right now. This is Claude clicking on it. I just want you to see this. This is crazy. Honestly, I got to shoot a video of this right now. This is insane. So this is insane, guys. First of all, this is Claude. Hands up, one hand on the camera. Claude is actually doing it for me through the system. I'm not even touching it. I asked it to do something. It's doing it for me right now. I'm not even touching it. This is the Claude bot for Chrome. Oh, see, it's like I gave it a direction. And imagine if I was able to walk away from my computer and have it do it. That red is Claude taking over my mouse. I asked it to build me out a thumbnail using this software to be able to give me some prompts to be able to use it and give me a couple versions. And so it's literally doing it for me right now. Taking screenshots, putting them in order, right? Systematically training it. Bam. On the system, 1 hour on that side. To be able to accomplish that process, that's amazing. So I'm not even actually on the software right now. It's actually doing it for me, both hands in the air, just so you can see that. I'll even pick up my mouse so you can see it right now. And so Claude's doing its work. And so I'll see if it'll even download it, right? Okay, so it's even changing it. Changed the text to say, oh, so it literally read that the text wasn't correct on the software originally, right? That it built out. So it had to read that it said done in 1 hour. That's not what I asked it to do. I asked it to say build a website in 1 hour in one text. So it's going to rebuild it right now. And so look at that. I'm allowing it to do everything right now. I'm not even touching it, guys. This is the power of using AI. Okay, guys, like hands up in the air right now. The AI working through my system, testing it, sending it through. And you know what? The cool thing about it is it even takes screenshots. So if I needed to build an SOP for this process because I wanted someone to work the system, your thumbnail is done now. Build a website in 1 hour. Right? So it's done. I needed to say build a website in 1 hour using AI. And so guess what? I'm now giving it more directions. I'm like, hey, I needed to say this. It says something else, but I needed to say that. It says this, but I need to say out, which is really cool because it's also keeping the conversation relevant. And now AI is working for me right now. Oh, my battery's at 5%. Let me charge these glasses. I'm gonna take the glasses off, guys. Doing a little bit of charging my glasses. And so, okay, I gotta approve the plan, approve it. So I had its one version of it. I'm gonna get its two version. To leave my computer for a time being. I had to leave my computer for a second. I had some things I needed to accomplish, and I was like, dang, I don't have the time to do this right now. Maybe I even have to go to the bathroom, guys. Right? You're watching it do its thing. You see how it turns colors. It gets a little roundabout because Claude's working on it. Click class, take screenshot, browse tool. And so it's able to, I want you to think about this. When you look at software, and you're trying to read all the things around it and figure out what the best option to do that, this is literally doing the same thing at a AI comprehensional speed. So it's like if you're dyslexic in any manner, if you're trying to figure out in any manner, honestly, this is truly next level when it comes down to being able to accomplish those things for you. Truly next level. Truly next level. But they're marketing, which is one thing or another. And like I said, and what I think is I figured out, and one of my favorites. Understand the importance and the amazing things it's done for me in my life over the last 2 years. It's like one of those necessary things that you realize that you may not want to do. You understand.
Come now.
Yesterday,
that's crazy.
We were just up late, decided to do something spontaneous, and went to go check out the movie Disclosure Day. So we're with a.
Yo, bro, question. I need somebody to get on my back end and start selling more Brotherhood members. Do you have any space for growth on your side? I appreciate those who reached out to me today. Let's go. Hey, so yo, my guy, I hit you on my other page, but I did want to talk about how everything's going and if you possibly have any spare time. Period.
What type of fighter are you?
Now,
One picture, 964 likes.
Who got that?
Me.
Whose picture was it?
It's a picture of me on my third account. The one I said was double cheeseburger.
On TikTok?
Yeah. That's crazy, ain't it?
You got 900 likes on there?
964 likes, bro.
On a TikTok photo?
Yeah, I barely.
Is it like a video photo? Like there's music or something playing in the background?
Huh?
Like there's music playing in the background or something?
Yeah, their music.
Oh, yeah,
just things when you take your first one. Well, I took my first one on the TikTok camera, and it had like a phrase. It wasn't even in my voice. But I've never had 964 on one picture, though.
That's a lot. Is it like a video? How many views did you get?
Huh?
How many views did you get?
Over 1,000.
I mean, of course you got over 1,000. You got 900 fucking likes. Of course, there's got to be more than 1,000 views.
That's crazy.
How many views did you get?
It don't tell you that. It just shows you.
It does tell you how many views you get.
This one doesn't tell you. It doesn't tell you both.
It tells you both.
No, it does not. On the picture, it has one number.
I mean, you have your own analytics. It tells you both from your own analytics.
when I go on my profile, it shows you one picture, and it shows you how many likes that one picture got.
You sure it's not views? Does it say 900 likes or does it say
They
9?
never say likes, but that's what that is.
Let me see it.
Because on my other accounts, it shows how many likes each picture got.
Let's go.
That's how you know it's this one because it's my third account.
Let me see this thing.
Hurry up.
You can come around this way. Handing me mine. Let's go. All in a bucket. Say it. Fuck it. Let's go. I'm in a bucket. Turn it up. Let's go. Got it.
So Dion, how did you just post the picture?
Let me see it.
Like the way mom did it?
How did you do that?
You see it?
Go to TikTok and you hit the plus button and you hit the camera.
It's a video.
Oh, that's how I do. I know how to do that. I put pictures up like that all the time.
Yeah, that's how you do it. Hold on.
Yeah, I do
That's
that.
views.
Yeah, those views. That's how many people looked at it.
Yeah, it tells you the play button is a view
Yeah,
circumstance.
that's how many people looked at it. That's
I've
views.
never had that many on one picture though.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got 20 likes. So when you click on the picture, it then tells you how many likes you got, and how many comments you got, and how many saves you got.
So almost 1,000 looked at it.
So how many thousand looked at it? 20
Liked
it, 3 commented, 1 person saved it.
Okay,
Yeah.
that works.
So that's how that process works. Yeah, so from always on the top of the videos, it shows views. That's what the play button means. Play button means how many people viewed it, how many people played it. And then when you click on it, then it upgrades
It's
to
a sound.
the likes.
Oh, I thought there was going to be a sound with it.
I mean, there's possibly a sound. You could be muted.
Yeah, it's all the way down. Other side.
Yeah.
I didn't even put that sound on.
Yeah, so 20 here, and then 3 comments. Pure gold.
I do not give a fuck about what others think of me. I am going to make it. And that's
Who put pure gold?
What?
I do not
What's
give
that
a
name?
fuck about what
I don't
others
know.
think of me. I am going to
You want to let me see the name? I mean,
I will.
what is the name?
I do not give a fuck about what others think of me.
I don't know that
I am
person.
going to make it.
It's funny, I don't even know that person.
Promise.
Probably because he likes what's being said.
I do not give a fuck about what others think of me. I am going to make it. And that's a
Yeah, I fixed this account so I can go live on all 3 of my accounts.
Oh, snap, buddy. Let's go.
This one's called Double Cheeseburger.
Hi.
Your phone call even going through?
Huh?
Are you getting my phone calls now or no?
How many times did you call me before just now? It says 2.
Twice.
I don't know why.
Yeah, but
It's
is your phone ringing at all?
What?
Is your phone ringing at all? Or?
I think it was on silent. Oh, yeah, it's on silent right now. Silent mode was on, so I couldn't hear it.
I'm leaving to pick you up and then go. Is that correct?
Are you already on your way?
I planned on heading to you, yeah.
The question I was directly asking, are you guys done with dinner and are you already in your
Yes.
car?
Yes.
Okay.
So I'll be to the house in 18 minutes unless you're gonna have another plan.
Don't have another plan. Hold on, give me 1 second. Yo, thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate you guys for being on my live. That was sick. I think that honestly there was so much value that I put on here for you guys. I'm now doing a bunch of other things, showing other things, so I'm gonna get off of here. YouTube is priceless, so I'm gonna continue on that process. I appreciate you guys for doing that, non-sharing. pop in, say what's up. Make sure you comment, like, subscribe. And I'm going to be giving away this shit all summer because guess what? Summer is there. Kids are home. Things are business. Business need to be made. Pay need to be happening. And for any parent like me who needs to realize by next summer, your kids, you need to have the money in your business and operation to get your kids into summer school. Okay? Guess what? This is for you to build your business and opportunity. So let's get it. I appreciate you guys for your time and opportunity. Follow, subscribe, like, keep commenting, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Deuce.